Good Friday morning, everybody. August 26, 2016, on a somber morning here in the city of Fitchburg. We'll bring you up to date on the breaking news overnight with that house explosion at the intersection of Sherrill and Fish Hatchery Road. Got lots of reports that a lot of people heard this explosion last night. And we're going to give you the latest here today and also throughout the day as well. I want you to stay up to date with us today all day long on our Facebook page, as we'll update you from the Fitchburg Fire Department and Police Joint Investigation as we get details on that. We'll bring you up the latest as that goes along. And, of course, we'll bring you today's show. We'll update you what happened last night with that. Plus, we had some other events that happened last night that we don't want to overlook, including the block party was held last night, as well as update on that Verona Road construction. And the construction is finally, Andrew, it's finally down here at...
it's down in the area.
It's down in the Fitchburg area, yeah.
Yep.
So businesses last night had a chance to get an update from DOT, and...
oh, boy.
It's here.
It's here.
Yeah, so we'll get you an update on that as well here in headlines. So it's just...
Right.
It's been a
busy day.
Yeah,
After I left, I looked. I'm like, oh, I bet Jeremy's busy because I knew you were still here, and
it was
Chad, and
it was a crazy night last night. There's no
night.
question like that. And from being out last night, following up on the explosion last night, got to commend police, fire, EMS, and other agencies that are here helping out on that. Very professional, very giving us, got good details to everybody, keeping everybody informed, and, doing the best that they can to get through the situation. And
Yes.
Also want to give a shout out to the families, too, that are affected, both from the house itself to everybody in the block and anybody else, our apologies, or not our apologies. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Feeling for you this morning.
Yes.
Hopefully, if you're getting the resources that you need.
Today,
last
night. Yes.
It's it's just been a crazy few hours. There's no question about that. But we saw that there's meetings this morning, and we'll get you more details as soon as that stuff comes out. So so let's kick it off here with headlines this morning, and we'll start off with following up on the house explosion last night. So multiple agency response to a explosion in Fitchburg at approximately 7 p.m. Last night. Verona ambulance was traveling south on Fish Hatchery Road and witnessed an explosion at Sherrill Drive in the city of Fitchburg. That led to what was a confirmed house explosion, and we have an update here from the chief from last night.
We did have the report of an explosion. The initial call came in at about 6:48 in the evening. The explosion was reported, but as the explosion was reported, Verona Med 47 was in the area responding to something else. They actually drove right by it. They were able to treat injuries immediately. We had one reported injury that was taken to the hospital. Injuries are reported to be critical, with injuries consistent of that of blast injuries. The person was pulled from the rubble, and they were once again transported to the hospital. Don't have much information in the way of that right now, other than the fact that that's the only patient that we had reported. There are no other reported casualties, and we don't have anybody reported missing at this time.
We have police resources from Fitchburg, Verona, and the Dane County Sheriff's Office here providing traffic control, perimeter security, and other assistance to the fire department and area residents. This is an investigation that we'll be coordinating with the fire department as well as state and federal investigative resources. There is no reason at this point in time to believe that there's any criminal situation at play here. But again, we are going to keep all options available and on the table at this point in time until we have a better idea of what's happening and our staff and other resources are able to do a thorough investigation.
As of this morning on the update from press release from the fire department and police department, 3 houses in the neighborhood sustained major structural damage and 23 other structures sustained minor to moderate damage. The debris field from the explosion is extensive and spreads across South Fish Hatchery Road. In an effort to preserve as much evidence as possible, as well as to ensure safety to the public, northbound and southbound Fish Hatchery Road will continue to be closed for through traffic. That is now updated to being open. They do have one lane on each direction open on Fish Hatchery Road. But they do want to minimize, as long as the investigation is going, they're trying to minimize, if there's any debris fields, they're trying to preserve that while it's being investigated. This is a joint investigation currently underway by Fitchburg Police, Fitchburg Fire Department, along with the State Fire Marshal's Office, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives. The Fitchburg Joint Fire Fire and Police Investigation Team asked that anyone who would like to report damage from the explosion, including debris, or has any information occurring for the incident, are encouraged to please contact the Fitchburg Police Department at 270-4300 and leave your name and contact information so someone can follow up with you. If you need any more up-to-date information, again, Fitchburg Fire Facebook page, Fitchburg Police Department Facebook page, and including the website as well, you'll find the most up-to-date information regarding this. And then we do want to let you know again on that traffic information this morning. So this is posted up online, but it's a saying that please avoid the Fish Hatchery Road and McKee Road to Lacey Road. Fish Hatch Road will have limited to one lane of travel both directions from Lacey Road to Brendan Avenue. East Sherrill Parkway is closed from Fish Hatchery Road to Research Park Drive. Sherrill Drive is closed from Fish Hatchery Road to Florin Drive. UW Health Fitchburg is accessible from Research Park Drive and Lacey Road. And I just talked to the chief this morning and that's saying that these areas will remain closed while the investigation is going on. Not sure if the area will be, how long it will be closed for, if it's going into the weekend or not, but residents should just try to avoid the area while they're conducting here the investigation. And again, as soon as we get more information on this, we will pass it on to you. Other news, we had the Verona Road construction kickoff meeting last night for businesses. We made sure to get a camera crew out there, and we want to give you an update on just what construction to expect starting in Fitchburg.
What I wanted to start off with was the overview of the project. What we have in this map right here is what the project's going to look like at the end of 2020 with the current funding. So there's 3 projects that go into making this, and Speedway has won the first project. And this map right here kind of outlines what Speedway is going to be building for starting the project on September 6th and being complete by, is it October of next year is the completion of their contract. So, but there will be 2 more contracts that'll go on after that to get us to that configuration. So just to summarize what Speedway is going to be building for us, they're going to be working a lot on the frontage roads and a lot of the off alignment areas off of Verona Road. Starting this fall, they're going to be working on Nesbitt Road. They're going to be working on Pond A is what we called it. They're also going to be working on Pond B, which is behind Thermo Fisher. They're going to be working on the Williamsburg Way and Anton roundabout. And they're also going to be doing work in the median of Verona Road and doing some temporary widening. They have also approached the department about doing some work on the East Frontage Road this year. So that is this fall's work. Next year's work, starting in the spring and going into the summer, is we are going to finish all the work on Fitch-Verona Road and the K-Peck intersection here. We're going to do all the ramps that are off alignment of Verona Road, and then the rest of the East Frontage Road, all the way up to Chalet Gardens.
Reminder that road construction is starting on Nesbitt Road, Williamsburg Way, and Anton Drive September 6th. So be aware of that. Watch for signs. The Verona Road Business Coalition has printed up signs to help the customers for businesses in the area to direct them how to get around the traffic areas. There will be significant road closures in there as well, so we'll keep you up to that, and including a 30-hour weekend project where they're going to go across the intersection of McKee Road and 151. Like they're going to go right through it.
Oh boy.
So there'll be a weekend road closure there.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty significant. So
Yes.
we'll keep you up to date on that. All right. Also last night, an annual fun event held right just down here from City Hall, and it's the back to school block party. Lots of residents making it out there last night, and here's a little sound. Here's a little bit of music from the band. Sound. Yeah, just Andrew. Just go with it. Avante Properties hosting the annual Fitchburg Technology Campus Back to School Block Party for the community. Celebration raises money for Leopold and Stoner Prairie Elementary School's Technology Fund. And again, there was live music, food, drinks, kid-friendly activities. And I saw last night when I was in here that they were playing an outdoor movie as well. So
Yeah, I saw that.
I think it was Cool Runnings, if I remember right.
It's Cool Running.
Cool Runnings.
I love that movie.
Yeah, so pretty interesting
Nice.
stuff, right? All right, coming up this weekend, two fun events. Tomorrow out at McKee Farms Park starting at 11 a.m., you got the Fitchburg Toss for Charity fundraiser. So come out to McKee Farms Park, again, starting at 11, teams of 2. The entry fee is $10 per team. The winning team will have their chance to donate the money that they win to a charity of their choice. So stop on out for that. Also on Sunday, you got the Fitchburg Flea Market, arts, crafts, antiques, collectibles, food, and more. That will be happening August 28th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. There it is, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at McGaw Park. We'll have a crew out there as well, get you up to date on that. Again, arts, crafts, antiques, collectibles, food, and more. All right, we want you to save the date here. I just found out yesterday from the chamber that the Susan G. Coleman South Central Race for the Cure is moving to the city of Fitchburg, Wisconsin at the Agora Center. Here's the flyer that we had. So here you go. Save the date. The team, or this date will be May 20th, 2107. I didn't even know it was going to be that far out. I think it's 2017. My script says 2107.
Oh, well, dyslexic script there.
Right?
Oh, that's a long ways out.
I know. I was like, I thought this was 2017, but hey,
Yep.
You know what? 2017. So check it out. Mark your calendars. That's pretty cool that the event will be here next year. All right. Last but not least, Friday is National Dog Day, and organizers are sponsoring a pretty cool thing here. What they're trying to tell you is, if you're going to be adopting a puppy or, looking for a dog, there's some things that you want to consider before doing so. So for your own protection and that of a new dog, do your research and know what to look for when shopping for a puppy or a dog. Aside from research, there are some things that you can do to make your purchase experience a good one. And we've got some of the tips there. Evaluate whether your lifestyle and housing situations are appropriate for owning a dog. Determine if you can afford a dog. That's pretty significant. Yeah, right. Ask about the dog veterinary care, including which vaccinations, and review the previous health test results. Basically, just take steps and do a little bit of homework if you can. And we'll try to post up this press release for you so you can take a look at that. All right, that is your morning headlines. We need to take a quick break. Coming up next, it's just in case you missed it right here on Talking Fitchburg.